Hi Leo, this will be your Leo tarot reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any placement is just fine. All right, let's see what's going on, Leo. Let's see what the messages are for you at this time. Leo, please. Leo. Leo, things could be turning around, especially for you singles. So I don't know if these cards will come out in this reading, but this is a message for some of you right away. That I do feel there could be a date coming up for you that really turns the wheel. And I can't help but notice the Ten of Pentacles sticking out here as well. So this could be something that leads to a long romance or something very solid also. So some of you have a date coming in soon or a flirtation. You're going to meet someone, something like that. So I don't know if that's the message that'll come out right now, but for some of you, like, so if this, the rest of it isn't your message, that could have been your message. Okay, so let's see what we have here for Leos. What's going on? Leos, please. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you have the Eight of Wands, so you could be communicating with someone, or waiting. You're waiting and waiting on a message. That could be as well. All right, so Queen of Wands. Okay, some of you are like tired of waiting on communication and waiting on a message, so you're just kind of deciding to do your own thing and get back to being yourself, manifest new possibilities, stay positive. You're staying positive, that sort of thing. All right, so let's see who's around you. So who is around Leo or coming towards Leo? Who is around Leo or coming towards Leo, please? Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys, a lot of you have somebody new that's going to be coming in or something that's going to change the dynamic of things. So let's see. So who's around Leo, coming towards Leo, that sort of thing. Okay, so we have possibly another Leo. Pisces, and Three of Pentacles. Someone possibly around your work. They may be resisting you, but they may be interested in you. They're waiting for like if there's going to be like a co-workers party, or like if you guys go to, sometimes some of you get together and go to drinks afterwards or something like that. They may be waiting on a time like that to approach you. That's just a specific message for some of you. It doesn't have to be someone around your work. This could just definitely be somebody who, like if it's a past person, this could be somebody who's healing through a situation. Going through a lot of emotions, but they do want to get on the same page with you. So they may be working a lot or just like kind of resisting a lot of communication right now, but they could be going through something fairly deep here. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I really feel there's not a lot of clarity in this situation quite yet. You may have options that you're not aware of. Because this person could be like hiding their feelings towards you as well. Let's see. As far as who's coming towards Leo, what are their feelings towards Leo? Yeah, this person really thinks about going out with you or reuniting with you, possibly for some. This isn't always like my reconciliation card or anything like that, but it can kind of be that inner. Oh, well, that is. Okay. Yeah, so there definitely could be someone from the past that wants to cut through the confusion. They do think about you a lot. They just want to get to like a better place with you, I do feel. Now, whether or not they're making actions towards doing that, or if their actions match what they're thinking, that's a whole different story. You know your person better than I do, but I do feel like this person is giving this a lot of thought. Like, you are definitely on their mind. They do, I feel like this person does feel a very strong pull towards you of like good times, and they do want to work things out if it's a past person. If this is a new person, then I feel like they're really trying to think about how to ask you out. Like they want to make sure it's the right time, so they're waiting on the right timing, but they really are thinking about you a lot. So I feel like, yeah, they may it may be a work situation. They're afraid of like um, the backlash or something like that, or it's complicated because you guys do work together. For some of you, it could be something along those lines too, if it's a newer energy. All right, so where are you at romantically here? Where are you at romantically here, Leos? Like emotionally, romantically, that sort of thing. Okay, 4 cups. Okay. Yeah, so you're feeling like somebody's really not putting their best foot forward. They're not putting their best effort forward in a situation. Yeah. So many of you are getting your confidence back. I do feel you may feel like there's just not enough clarity in a situation. So for those of you who are actually dealing with someone, I get the sense either you're just kind of not interested in this situation, not interested in putting the effort in anymore. Okay, that kind of deal. Like truly though, like you're really just building up your confidence and moving on. You're realizing you have other options. There's no need for you to wait around on this person, or something along those lines. Others of you, I do feel like there's someone around, but they're just not putting, you have to wait. It's like pulling teeth, like to get communication or to get, reactions from them, or, anything from them. So you're just playing it cool right now, and not letting yourself be bothered by that. Working on your own confidence, moving forward, things like that. Yeah, some of you have a message coming in soon. Yeah, definitely a love connection message coming in soon, flirtation, something along those lines. Okay, so let's see what the near future outcome is for this. All right, what is the near future outcome for this situation? What is the near future outcome for this situation for Leo? Yeah, I feel like you waited and waited and waited for a breakthrough from this person. It's kind of like a tables turned reading, where it's like you waited on this person, you gave them a shot. It's like, okay, waiting for that major breakthrough now, and it just kind of never happened. And so you started just kind of looking elsewhere, looking more towards the future about like what you want, that sort of thing. And now I'm kind of getting the sense like, oh, if it's again a past person, we'll talk about if it's a new person, then I get the sense they're coming back around, but it may be a little too late for them. Yeah, I think you're annoyed by it, quite frankly. Yeah, King of Wands. We do have a matched suit here, though. But here's the thing about the King and Queen of Wands is both of these, typically, I always feel, they do have a really great connection together because they can see each other and really know each other. But that can work a couple of different ways. That can be like really good when it's good, but that can be really bad when it's bad, because this person also knows how to pull this one's strings and this one does too. So, because it's very similar energy. Also, both of you most likely know that you always have options, because the King and Queen of Wands are typically fairly magnetic, as attractors. So it's like, it's harder to stick in relationships when there's some fairly deep, glaring issues, because each one of these knows that there's always another option, because it's easy for them to attract, not it's like super easy, like people are just lining up to date them or anything like that sometimes, but it's just they have a lot of self confidence, so they know like they don't have to put up with bullshit, so like they'll just go find like a different situation. But both people are kind of like that, so it makes it harder for these two to stay together, because both people know they don't have to work through the like horrible things, well, not that you should work through horrible things, but you get what I'm using an exaggeration, because they have other options. So okay, so mostly I feel like for many of you, if this is a past person, it's that kind of tables turned scenario where I feel like, now they're the ones that are more like, you waited on them. That wasn't happening. So you're kind of doing your own thing. Well, here they come, but it's probably, they're waiting on you now, because you're, the tables have turned. So I do feel like there is Definitely a lot of conflict between you two. For others of you too, I do feel like you do have somebody around your workplace that is very interested in you. You may know this already though, and again, you're just sort of annoyed that like, okay, you know they like you, so why don't they come forward? Yes, there's a conflict because we're at work, but it's like still, why don't they come forward? So I do feel like there's still a waiting on that situation that's not really coming into any big fruition quite yet. Okay, what about Leos with a new person? With a new person. Okay, it could be a Taurus. Yeah, I do feel there will be communication at some point. Yeah, and there's that King of Wands again. So yeah, I feel like you have two situations developing. I feel like there's going to be a forward movement with someone who has a crush on you. All right, they want to ask you out, something along those lines. Then I feel like there's this other situation that you just kind of got tired of waiting on. So I would say like that situation around possibly Scorpio season, or maybe they are a Scorpio, his Scorpio Sagittarius, cusper, or around November, this person finally could come forward with some sort of a plan. So yeah, I do feel like there's two situations. Some of you could be pleasantly surprised with someone though that I do feel will step forward eventually. I don't know how soon, but I do feel they will, set some things into motion, make it a little more obvious that they're flirting with you. I do think that will happen. And then others of you, I just feel like, I don't know, maybe this person's married. Maybe that's why there's a complication or, conflict or something along those lines. Well, if that's the case, that's just going to be a pretty complicated situation regardless. But others of you, I do feel if it's a past person, that there will be some clarity with this situation. I do feel like you guys would have a chance. I do, because again, there's a lot of similarities between you two. I think it's just that you both have, you're both gaining your independence and confidence, and if you can like make those things work individually and together, I think that you guys could have a lot. I think that you guys could go pretty far with things. Let me get some Moonology cards on this. I would say, just keep doing what you're doing. This is really good energy, I feel. As long as it's not false, as long as it's like sincere to yourself, as far as just looking forward, not looking to the past, just looking forward. If somebody's not showing interest, then you're not either, and just, keep looking forward to the things that are working for you. The breakthroughs will come. And I do see, love interests around you. Absolutely. So what is the advice for Leo? What is the advice for Leo, please? If you're a male watching this, you may feel like you're dealing with a female who isn't interested, but the thing is they just have a lot of independence. Or if you're, I shouldn't say if you're a male, like if you're into females. All right, if you're into females. You may be dealing with a female that is just sort of very, very independent, and they don't show a lot of emotion. They don't express a lot of emotion, but what they want from you is to show more of a plan, more of a breakthrough. It's like they don't want to just date forever. They don't want to just like talk about things forever, about the plans that you're going to make. They don't want to just talk. They want action. They want more action. Okay, so let's see. What is the advice for Leos out there, please? Your commitment is being tested. Yeah, that's definitely something I do see. And you do have, you're very close to achieving your goal. So, yeah, if you guys are a couple, I do feel like there's a lot of playing tag here, where it's like the timing between you two just isn't like meshing very well. It's like when you're ready to go, they're not. When they're ready to go, you're not, and it's like, it's really seems to me like timing is probably not your guys' strongest suit. Okay, what else do we have here? One more for Leo. a time for healing. Yeah, I think we did see the star card here, and adjustments are required. So yeah, possibly, I mean, if this is, you know, a pretty significant situation for you, it would be, the advice I feel would be to take some time to really, you know, sit with this, even if you've like gone through all the emotions and all that type of thing, but like really think about like really what would heal this situation. What types of adjustments would you have to make? Would that person have to make? Really think about it like logically, and try to find the places that, of you two, or just you individually, because again, I feel like love is coming in. So I like, if you don't have someone right now, this could be saying, look, you know, it's time to make some adjustments here, and really decide like what needs to be healed. Like really decide on that, and really dive into that. And you know, because a lot of times we want to say, well, it's, you know, I love this person, they just need to, you know, get off their ass, or well, that's cool for them, but it's like we can't make them do things. So like, what is it then that could possibly be adjusted, or what could be healed? You know, that deep dive kind of work. So Leo, I think you have some good things coming in. I think you're in a weird transition area is what I'm seeing, where there's some possibilities of some good stuff coming in, but there's this building up first of you, and then it's like things I feel are going to be coming in pretty quickly when they do. All right, that's what I have for you, Leo. I sure hope you enjoyed your reading, and if so, please leave me a comment. I really appreciate it, and thank you guys so much. All right, take it easy, Leos. Rawr.